It's good to be back.
How are you?
I missed you. I missed you.
I missed you.
I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah. I was actually laughing. My brother just got back from the military in Korea, and he has this like tendency of using a bunch of military terms with the family as if we know what the heck he's talking about. And he was saying that some military guys were nerds or whatever. And he goes,
Nerds.
I can tell by the way they run, that they're nerds and pogs. And I said, look who's talking. And he was like, I'm not a pog, I'm a grunt. LOL. And my mom goes, what the heck is a grunt? And I just say, it's a low-level Team Rocket employee. With a little gif of Team Rocket when you beat them on Pokemon Go, and they're like, oh man. And everybody on my family group was laughing. So I hope I, minimize my brother a little bit.
Yeah.
Chuck him down to size.
Humble him a little bit.
Yeah.
What are big brothers for?
Exactly. To educate.
Oh, you want to make fun of nerds, huh? Well, you're Team Rocket grunt. The lowliest of Team Rocket.
You don't even have a Raticate.
Yeah.
Or a Grimer. You just have a Rattata. Anyways, yeah, I'm excited because, I don't know. I like doing these top 10s. I actually love doing all of our videos. These are really fun because they're just kind of new, I guess, for your channel.
Did you want to send out your invites real quick, or?
Nah, I'm good.
No.
I'll just send a YouTube video afterwards.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Alright.
I want to, yeah. Well, what's up with you? What's new with you?
Nothing, dude. Like, I'm kind of wondering, like, I don't even remember what's on my top 10 anymore. I made this so long ago.
Yeah. We made this slideshow a long time ago. But I'm glad that we're finally getting to it. Just because we need more content. So much content.
It just sucks the first one got all messed up,
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We'll do it better this time around.
Do it better. Alright, I'm ready to get started if you are.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We are going through our... oh, sorry.
Yeah. Banana beard bros.
So as you guys can see, we are going through our top 10 favorite shiny Pokemon. And we can see that Rayman, just off the bat, he likes a certain shade of junk in the trunk. And I don't blame him.
What would you say sticks out to you most about this
about this whole cover page?
Yeah.
Or about...
It tells you the kind of person you are. What do you see
I feel like
reflecting you?
I didn't notice this till now, but after you said this, I feel like Charizard is staring at something that's going on the other side of the slide. At first, I just thought it was a goofy picture of Charizard, but now I think he's actually checking something out.
Oh yeah.
She's a water type Charizard. It's no good for you.
Those bulging eyes found a bulging butt.
Yeah, I can't blame them. There's nothing more attractive than a girl licking her phone butt.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, we don't even know it's a girl.
Oh. Good point. Please go to the next slide.
Hurry, quick.
Go now.
Alright, number 10. And I believe this is yours.
My number 10 top shiny Pokemon.
The Poop Master.
Reller. The Poop Master. He's the one that's keeping the poop in a jar.
Only he can... What is it, like, weave, like, poop in the gold?
Yeah. I mean...
Like, Rumpelstiltskin poop.
First of all, just look at that face. How could you not love that face?
He looks Spaniard. Like he looks like he's from that region.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. Like a Mediterranean guy. I feel like you could see this guy if you walked into like some Italian pizza shop.
Yeah.
And you don't know what's going into that pizza.
Have you seen the Mario movie? He kind of reminds me of like he'd have like a hairy chest and like
bully?
A hairy back, yeah.
Yeah.
And just
yeah, I totally get that. Yeah, so this is just a new Pokemon, you know, from the whatever the new games are called now. I forgot. Scarlet and Violet. And
has that expansion pack come out yet?
No, I don't think so. I think it comes out in the fall. But yeah, I mean, I love everything he's got going on. He's got a chin strap beard. He's got a unibrow. I would love to go into the world of Reller just to see, you know, what the poop means to him. He just loves this poop so much that it's pretty much become part of him. And the shiny one, I think really I think you can go into his world and be like, oh, for him rolling this ball of poop would be like for us to have like this ball of gold probably. So I think his shiny has given us an opportunity to enter his world. Also, he looks like Leonardo the Ninja Turtle, which is like really cool. And also, I lied to you guys. It wasn't a poop. The Pokedex says Reller almost always orients himself upside down as it rolls around a mud ball. It is brown in color with random white and orange stripes. Hey. Reller creates its mud ball by mixing dirt and sand with psychic energy. It values its mud ball more than its own life and rolls it around as the energy needed for it to evolve matures.
Hey, Tommy boy, that doesn't smell like mud.
Yeah. Nice plug-in. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think Pokemon is either lying to us or they're just lying to us.
I feel like there's probably a conspiracy going on to cover up that that's actually poop. You know?
I think so, because why in the world would any bug roll around a mud ball?
Yeah.
It's poop. It's gotta be poop.
Clearly, like, poop is more valuable than mud. You know, you can find mud anywhere. You can't find poop anywhere.
Are you sure
just everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere. I feel like poop is harder to make than mud.
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it is harder to make than mud. Yeah, I love it. It is yeah, look at that beautiful shiny gold with Leonardo the Beetle on top. I love this guy. He's my number 10. Reller. Shiny Reller.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird that he kind of pushes it with his feet, you know?
Isn't that how the Beetles do it, though? I feel like they do it both ways.
I feel like they walk with it.
I think they do it both ways. I think they do it with their back feet, too. I could be wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically they're all feet.
True.
Yeah. Alright, let's move on. My number 10.
Let's see what it is. No!
The perfect IV master himself.
No. Why? God, no.
Just kidding, guys.
Oh, okay.
It's Ponyta.
Yes, okay. That was a big no to a big yes.
Oh man, this blue pony is just beautiful. I love the shade of blue, how light to dark. It kind of reminds me of like a ghost type, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And blue hooves, even the skin's a little bluer. I love it. And if you're wondering about this meme on the side, just like Shiny Gyarados is a shiny the game gives you, the only other shiny Pokemon gives you for free is also Ponyta. So.
When? I don't remember that in any game.
That's an Arceus.
Oh, an Arceus.
They give you a free shiny Ponyta. Well, you have to catch it, but they lead you right to it.
There are some other shinies. I mean, they don't give it to you for free. I know in Black and White too, you can get, depending on which game you can get a shiny Gibble or a shiny Dratini, but it's a lot of work to get to them. But
it is not a lot of work to get to either one of these.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this Ponyta is beautiful. It was almost on my list for sure. This shade of blue is phenomenal. It kind of reminds me of a Smurf blue, honestly.
The Smurfette. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Let's go.
Beautiful pick. Nice pick. Nice.
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 Yay. Oh, Primal Gordon.
Primal
Yep.
Groudon, yeah.
Literally
I know there's-
anything black is just going to be on my top 10.
I know, right? I thought for sure this would be on your
It
list.
almost was.
I
Literally.
know there's a lot of black Pokemon, black shiny Pokemon, and I like probably most of them, just like Rayman. But this one, what really does it for me is just like the yellow lava going through its veins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. I'm usually not a fan of like most legendaries, but to me, this doesn't even look like a Pokemon. This looks just like a straight up monster. Like out of a Steven Spielberg film or something where for some reason there's like paleontologists or something going into around a volcano and this big beast comes out of
If
the
like
magma.
Seymour was investigating.
Yeah, Seymour. Yeah, exactly like Seymour. I love this volcano look, and I don't know how big Groudon is. I don't think he's this big, but for me, I feel like
I
he's
feel
gonna
like
be massive.
Primal Groudon has to be pretty big to do the
Yeah.
things he's doing, you know? But I feel like normal Groudon probably isn't very big.
You're probably right. Yeah, I picture this guy being as big as the Torterras are in Pokemon Go or Pokemon Detective Pokemon or Detective Pikachu movie.
Detective.
Yeah, you know the detective
Yeah.
one. The Pokedex says that Groudon possesses the ability to expand continents. Mic drop.
Yeah.
Period. Nothing more to say. Yeah, this guy's a beast, man. You know what it also reminds me of? I don't know if you've listened to or read the Percy Jackson books.
Mm-hmm.
A big part of those books is the bad guys are trying to awaken the evil Titan. What's his name? Oh, dude, I just forgot the Titan's name.
You forgot the main villain?
Yeah, what's his name?
It's,
You forgot to.
Yeah. I just had it too.
Titan
He's from.
Percy.
He's trapped in Tartarus. Kronos?
Kronos. Yes, Kronos. I feel like, because they always talk about how Kronos has golden eyes.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's a Titan, man. He's got those golden eyes.
He's definitely a Titan for sure, like in every sense of the word.
Yeah, for sure.
Primal Groudon. I gotta be very clear.
Yeah, not the other one. Guys, Olympus is that way.
Oh yeah.
Ah! That's so much. Yeah, that's my number 9 Groudon. Primal Groudon.
It's a good one. It's a strong one for sure.
Yeah, thank you.
My number
Your
9
opinion matters to me.
is a shiny Dragonite.
Yeah,
And
you're
so-
gonna have to explain this one to me.
In researching this, I found out that this is one of the most, if not the most hated shiny in like Pokemon.
Interesting.
Like people just hate this design, or they love it, But it definitely more people don't like it, and it's the color scheme I think. But I like the color scheme actually. It kind of reminds me of like a Halloween or something like ghoulish.
Oh.
And this pop toy,
Fun.
this
Funko Pop.
Funko Pop, is literally everywhere. I see it everywhere, and that's also a pretty big meme attached to this Dragonite. Is how this thing's everywhere. I guess because it's either not selling, or maybe it sells so much that stores just carry an overabundance of it. We'll never know.
I highly doubt. I think we do know.
But in case you're wondering, this is the way I picture Dragonite looking back at me as I look at it with this same facial expression.
Oh. And then I wish Pokemon were real so bad.
And I just close my eyes and wish really hard that they were just real.
The Statue of Liberty when it was made. That's good. Oh man, I have to go along with all the rest of the world saying I don't like this color scheme. I think I appreciate it more now than I did when I first saw it. But it does have that Statue of Liberty feel to it, which is kind of unique. But I don't like Dragonite either, so.
Just to begin with, I don't even.
You know what? The wings kind of remind me of Golbat wings a little bit, like a shiny Golbat.
Maybe they are, because these wings look too small proportionately to its body. Mm-hmm. Maybe they were Golbat wings. He kind of just like slapped them on. It's pretty rough. I was thinking of that movie, the Angelina Jolie one, Maleficent, like that. Yeah. Just
like saw them off.
Mm-hmm.
Just like super glued them onto their back. We know that Pokemon.
Yeah,
use super glue to fix everything.
He probably went to that Pokemon hospital. It's like, my wings fell off, and he's like, these don't look like yours, but okay.
Yeah. Freaking human doctors.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
That's great.
Number 8.
Look it up, like Cho. Yeah. This was my third shiny I ever caught. Very happy with this one. Also, I think Shiny Ursaring should be the new spokesman for Sprite. I just think he has the perfect color. He looks beautiful with his sparkle on his sand.
I get more like 7-Up vibes. Not 7-Up. Mountain Dew.
Oh, okay. Mountain Dew could work too. I just don't like Mountain Dew, and I like Sprite.
I get like
the want to drink Sprite.
Radioactive, high sugar, green vibe.
You're right. Or Vault. Do you remember Vault?
No.
Did you ever drink that? That was a crazy energy drink back in the day.
That sounds also just as like toxic as Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess he could be a spokesman for all those ones. And then regular Ursaring could be a spokesman for poop. Straight up, just doo-doo.
Him and your number 10 will get along just great.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, like you said, radioactive. I love this green color. It's like a radioactive bear, and it has way more personality. And like I feel like an even bigger layer of danger than the original Ursaring does. The original is so boring and bland. So
I get like
boring.
gummy bear vibes.
Gummy bear? I don't know. I feel like he's more dangerous. Just because he looks radioactive, and I feel like he'd probably poison you.
He's probably just like sick,
He's just a sick Ursaring. He just throws up on everything.
He looks like he just got off a roller coaster and just...
And let me read this to you, Ryman. I know I've read this to you before, but let me read this to you. The Pokedex says... Ursaring eats berries from trees. He marks trees. He hibernates. They protect their cubs. They're aggressive during mating season. What does that remind you of?
I don't know, but I'm kind of
just like a regular bear.
Yeah, I'm kind of. Do you think he like marks his territory like a dog?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know how bears mark their territories, but the other day I went to the zoo and I saw how rhinos do it, and they flip their penis behind their butt and shoot out, like spray out, like a waterfall through their backside. It is impressive. So if it's anything like that...
What do they spray out?
Their pee.
I mean, to be fair, I do that too. But
you tuck it in and shoot it through the back of your butt.
Yeah. It's a nice little tickle.
I respect you right now. I do. I think... so... They eat berries from trees, they mark their trees, they hibernate, they protect their cubs, they're aggressive during mating season. Literally, the Ursaring is just a bear. The only thing I found on the Pokedex that was kind of interesting was that they fight primates. But it's a normal type, so I'm sure they get owned by primates all the time.
Yeah. It's like...
I think Shiny Ursaring made it boring.
You think it also, like, rummages through picnic baskets?
Like Yogi Bear?
Yeah.
You sure? Why not? I mean, probably, and they probably go to, cars as they pass by with their windows down. I think Shiny Ursaring is making a boring Pokemon fun. And that's all I got. That's all I got to say about that.
Cool, cool. My number 8. They just slapped some black on Giratina. Love the color scheme again. We got that Ponyta blue going on. Primal Gordon the gold. Some black. Look at those puppy dog eyes too.
Do you like it more than the original?
Yes.
Me, ditto.
I mean, this thing just looks terrifying too. This is already one of my top 10 Pokemon, and the shiny just makes me like it even more.
Don't blame you.
I get
I'm surprised it's not a bug type, to be honest.
Yeah, I get that feeling a lot too. Where it's like Ghost and Dark, or no, Dragon, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but it does look like a centipede.
Yeah, I get more instead of Dragon, like Bug.
Yeah, same. Like the most horrific, terrifying bug you've ever seen, but yeah, still Bug. The satanic Bug.
Like this thing looks like it could be like Dratini's like daddy. Or estranged uncle.
Or like mean boyfriend.
Mean toxic boyfriend.
Mean toxic boyfriend, yeah.
Who like steps in as daddy, and isolates and gaslights it into it's completely cut off from all family and friends, and
she goes to her father and it's like, oh, that's interesting that we both have the same nickname, Daddy.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, pass the salt, Daddy, and they both reach for it.
They both, yeah. Dude, I actually, the more I see this, the more I like it. It's a very good pick.
If Izzy said pass the salt and this thing also reached for it, I think I'd let it have it.
Yeah.
You win. You're Daddy. Can I call you Daddy too? Is this?
I yield.
I yield. I just flop over and give him my soft underbelly.
Come on, right,
completely submissive. Just.
You're better than that.
Oh man. Let's go.
Yeah, look at that.
This is the sassy Pokemon.
Beautiful. This shiny, I love it just purely just on beauty. This is one of the worst typings in the game. It's rock and ice.
Yep.
Yeah. Rock Pokemon are unusable, and ice Pokemon are even more unusable. And putting one of that together, it's weak. It's weak to ground, rock, steel, water, grass, and 4 times weak to fighting. That's 6 weaknesses.
What is it strong against, I wonder?
I mean, I guess flying types.
Because ice and rock, oh yeah, flying.
Yeah, flying.
That's it.
Yeah, bug and grass, I guess.
It's weak to grass.
Oh yeah, that's true. Bug, I guess. Yeah, bug and flying, maybe.
Oh,
it's really good beginning of the game, I guess. Yeah, it's a horrible typing, but I love the aesthetics. It's just a beautiful sauropod dino with diamond crystals coming down, and I think they're, I never noticed that it had diamond crystals in the original, but on the shiny one, it's much more obvious.
It kind of reminds me of that one dinosaur from Jurassic Park, the original one.
Which one?
The one that spits ink.
Oh, the Dilophosaurus?
The Dilophosaurus, yeah.
Really? But this is like a sauropod. It's a long neck.
I know, but just the little neck beard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it has a little bit of that. You wouldn't be surprised if it opened its mouth and just shut.
Yeah.
Toxic. Speaking of that, man.
And the guy like
Where-
drops his shaving cream.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Speaking of that, like, I remember when I was in high school, Redmond and I, we used to, every now and then, we'd, like, show up in each other's backyard, and we'd go against the screen, the glass door, and just do that thing where the raptors put their nose to it and just go, and fuck up the window.
Did you take like your like big toe and kind of jiggle the handle?
Yeah. I don't know why we thought we were so funny. That was great, though.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, I love this guy. Let's see. The Pokedex says Aurorus is usually quiet and kind, but it can create ice walls or encase enemies in ice when enraged. The crystals on its body produce freezing air as cold as negative 240 degrees Fahrenheit. It is said that when Aurorus howls, several Aurorus will appear in the sky.
Oh, these things can fly? Like, are those wings?
I have no idea, but that's terrifying. Oh, man.
That's almost like absolute zero, you know?
Yeah, that's insane. What were you going to say?
I forgot what I was going to say, but yeah, that's pretty scary, you know? This Pokemon looks like it's gentle. Can't even picture this Pokemon enraged.
Yeah, you don't want to be around it when it's enraged. I think as a Pokemon trainer, I wouldn't want this if it can get to negative 240 degrees Fahrenheit. I just don't want to have anything around that can do that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I really think about it, seeing a bunch of Auroras just coming from the sky out of nowhere, it probably should be scary, but I think it would be probably a pretty beautiful sight, especially if some of them are shiny. They'd be up there like magical humpback whales or something, I don't know.
Yeah. I imagine them just doing that thing they're doing this GIF, just like that in the sky.
Yeah. Just turning the other cheek. Yeah. So I guess I have a black Pokemon and a white Pokemon, so you can't call me racist.
Alright, let's go. Number 7. Again.
Yeah.
Shiny Rayquaza. I also like the Mega. Maybe I just like phallic Pokemon, just like these worms, you know?
What?
Anything wormy.
Wormy? Is this saying something about you, right, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm projected onto my Pokemon.
Oh man, you're just overcompensating, I think.
Yeah, literally anything black too, just black and wormy.
Oh gosh.
Just black and phallic of nature.
Please stop.
Just.
Please stop.
But again, check the Giratina. I like the black with the gold accents. This one has red. Giratina had white also. Oh, you know what? That's not Mega. I think that's Primal, right? Is this?
Yes, Primal.
Yeah. I love the designs. It almost looks like a Mega Gyarados, you know?
Except Mega Gyarados looks like a fish.
Yeah.
Loses all its dragon features.
Lose all its dragon feet. It becomes a fish. Oh man, and this picture from space just like steals it for me too. I love it. But what games was he in? Just the Ruby, right?
Yeah, Ruby Sapphire, and then the remakes. Yeah.
Yeah, man. The choices I've made have been like pure aesthetic. You're gonna notice, like.
We know what really matters to you.
Yeah, just appearance. You know, beauty is skin deep, and I am not a deep person.
Right. So you don't want to hang out with Ryman if you're having a bad hair day or something.
Yeah.
I'll just ignore you. I really like whenever these they're not fins, I guess. What are they, like wings or something? I don't know. What are these things these little red things he has coming out of his body?
I think they're like fins. I think they.
I really like those a lot. And he's got that Ursaring, or that, what's it called? Umbreon yellow circle.
Oh, yeah, he does. That's right.
Yeah. Looks good on Umbreon, looks good on him.
What type
I don't like
is he again?
Primal at all, though.
Really?
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
What typing is he? Dragon and what? Just dragon?
Let me check it out. It's Flying Dragon.
Flying dragon.
Yeah.
I guess
man.
he like flies with the same unknown mechanics that Gyarados flies with. You know, like they don't have wings or anything. They're not psychic. They just fly.
Does Gyarados even learn flying moves though?
I think he learns like Hurricane.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't. Does he make a hurricane and then fly? Is that how he flies? Just slings himself.
I imagine he
from
just
hurricane
like
to hurricane.
flies in a circle really quickly.
I don't know. We're doing this again.
Not again.
Why is this our thing? Oh man, maybe it's no. I actually have no answer for you. He's supposed to be the Pokemon that keeps peace between Groudon and Kyogre.
Well, he's not doing a good job because he definitely has favorites. You know, seeing how it's not 50-50, you know, the Earth is definitely like, what is it, 80% water, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, don't you think that's what it needs for the Earth to survive? Or no?
No.
No? You don't think we need that much water?
I feel like there's
For
plenty.
evaporation and
I
precipitation?
feel like there's plenty of water.
I don't know. Anyways. Pretty good pick.
Pretty good. It's good for a number 7, right?
Yeah, not bad. My number 6 is Rhyhorn. And honestly, I just love the rugged, worn out, rusty colored rock plates. It just looks like an experienced fighter, like it's gone through a lot of stuff. I just think, yeah, go ahead.
It reminds you of like a nickel and a penny.
A nickel and a penny. For me, it looks more like a rusty sword, almost. Like something, like it's gone through a lot of battles. Probably a lot of just sitting around in the shed.
It's just used. Someone just left it out in the rain. It's just.
I don't know. I think sometimes it looks cool when you see like weapons or like trains or something that has rust.
Mm-hmm.
In a way, it's kind of like rustic.
Rustic.
It's cool. It's like what rock Pokemon's version of having scars and cuts. Like when you got a cut on your skin.
I think it's more like seeing a body like decompose, you know, like midway.
Okay, well,
You're
some people like
watching-
zombies, I guess.
I feel like you're watching this right on decompose. It's alive.
Okay, but if you look at the original, like you said, it's a rock type, so it does look like a rock. The other one kind of looks like copper. Is it copper worth more than rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, the Pokedex says, although it may feel pain in the day after a collision, Rhyhorn is powerful enough to shatter skyscrapers or mountains instantly after charging forward with head tackles. Rhyhorns live in rough terrain, and it's just really hard to. They're really hard to evolve.
So can we imagine how much power it takes to
Instantly shatter a mountain.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Or like 9/11, a skyscraper.
Yeah. I got dark. Yeah. Yeah, lots of power.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Yeah, just
Just kidding.
so he's a cool design Pokemon. I like him. He's great.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Oh, just stop.
You see,
Freaking onion.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was terrible.
You see Mike
Yeah.
Myers. Is
Yeah, I said, what? That was such an odd pairing. Oh man. Anyways, I really love the shiny way more than the original. I like the original a lot, but I like the shiny even more. And this is one powerful, strong little guy.
I like that they kept like the red eyes. You know.
Sure. Yeah, that's my number 6.
Good one. Speaking of Gyarados,
Ew.
we have the big boy himself.
Boy.
Big boy. How familiar does this Game Boy scene look right here to you?
Oh my gosh.
How many times?
I can't tell you how many times I've faced this Gyarados. So many. I played Silver and Gold and Soul Silver and Heart Gold many times. This is the original.
Mm-hmm.
So good. So good. It's beautiful.
Bring out some nostalgia for you?
Well, yeah, when I caught this, I just thought it was like this special thing the game was doing. I didn't even know that shiny Pokemon was a thing.
I didn't either. Like, I didn't know it was a thing till, like, pretty recently, actually. Like, whenever Pokemon Go came out is when I learned about shinies.
That is very recent.
Not to mention
me, it
the
was when I
Magikarps.
found Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, but say not to mention the Magikarp shinies. Pure Gold.
Nice. Yeah. Can't go wrong with Pure Gold. I mean, it's very misleading, but...
Yeah, maybe they're just gold. What they do in the malls? They're gold plated. You know, they're just dipped in gold.
Yeah, in gold paint or something.
Mm-hmm. But I love the red. This is definitely like an iconic Pokemon. You know, like when you think of shinies, this is definitely one of the top Pokemon that come to mind. You know, he's almost like the mascot, you know, of shiny Pokemon.
Yeah, I never thought of it like that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
The mascot of shinies. That's a big mascot.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think, if I remember the game correctly, which I think I do, this Gyarados is a little bit larger than most.
Oh yeah, look at him just thrashing in the water.
Yeah, thrash. What a trash move. What a thrash move.
Thrash. But yeah, we'll never know how it flies though. It's always in water, but it's a flying type.
Yeah. It should not have been given a flying type.
I feel like it should have been given a dragon type.
100%.
Let's go. We are officially out of the 6s. We are crossing the boundary and entering halfway.
Hold your horses. Here comes a shiny Palossand. How do you feel about this Pokemon, right, man?
I mean, again, they just slap some black on it. You can't go wrong with that. But man, This is a dumb Pokemon, dude. I usually love ghost types, but this is dumb, man.
I disagree with you so strongly. This is one of my favorite ghost types. Palossand is so cool. It's a black sandcastle.
And like,
it's not just... Go ahead.
Okay, look at the way they structured its face too. Like, its eyes, its mouth looks like it's screaming. His hands are just straight up, and he has like a weird mustache.
His hands are castles. It's a sand castle.
But they're up in the air, and I just picture him like like he looks like he's just perpetually screaming or waiting for the dentist to like examine his teeth.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
And look at its mustache.
They're little shells. It's beautiful. Oh no, dude! This is not just another black Pokemon. This is a Pokemon made out of black sand.
Not to
black
mention,
sand is a real thing.
These gems on top. He totally has a bowl cut.
Oh my gosh! No, he doesn't.
He does.
Anyways, Palossand is made from black sand. which is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was very clever to make his shiny just be a black sandcastle. And with a yellow shovel, you know, that's my favorite color. So yeah, no, lots of
even the shovel shiny.
There's a lot of black shinies. This one's my favorite black shiny for sure. Now, I gotta read the Pokedex because it's so good, so good. Palossand has been referred to as the beach nightmare. Palossand has the power to control the sand. It controls adults to make them build its castle. He controls the adults to make its sandcastle body, which provides it as a disguise and defense. It's also able to replenish any sand it loses on its own. The shovel on Palossand's head rotates when it searches for prey and is believed to function as radar. Palossand creates a sandy vortex to capture small Pokemon before draining their vitality. The bones of Palossand's victims are kept buried beneath it, and traces of the victims create negative energy, and that is the genesis that creates a new sandy gas, like the pre-evolution.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot to unpack.
Okay. You can build anything from sand. I've seen some crazy sand sculptures. Okay? And he's like, make me do this. Ah!
But it's a disguise because sandcastles are common in the beach, you know, as opposed to, you know, a man with muscular features. Or something let's imagine what you were thinking of.
Yeah, the Doug Trio. Just
yeah.
Out of the sand.
Yeah, so he can control adults and make them, like, build the castle, which is crazy. He can control people.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a terrifying Pokedex. I think it'd be hilarious if you read that to someone, and you'd be like, okay, now, draw what you think it'd look like. You know?
Well, it says it's a sandcastle.
Yeah, but I could think of like a more menacing sandcastle.
Please draw one. I would love to see what your imagination shows.
Instead of like a mustache, these could be like teeth. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And instead of a bowl haircut, these could be like angry eyebrows.
I love it. I don't love the teeth, but I do love the eyebrow thing. I love this guy. He's one of my favorite ghost Pokemon. I like that black sand. It's kind of realistic and creative. So yeah, it's great.
It's pretty good. Oh man, I just want to like it. I just can't.
You just can't.
I'm like, just like it. Just do it. It has a cool Pokedex.
Dude, wait till we get to, if we ever get to the episode with Palossand, it's pretty intense. Yeah. It's an evil Pokemon, for sure. When Ekans said there was no evil Pokemon, she did not know about this one.
I just can't get over that facial expression that they are both doing.
Well, then just go to the next slide, bro.
Alright, my favorite ghost Pokemon. Shiny Mega Gengar. So Gengar is already top 3 for me, for sure. And I love, usually I'm like slap black on anything. This one they just painted him white. He looks sick, I definitely feel like he looks. I like the third eye they gave him. It makes him look more menacing as opposed to how they typically portray Gengar as like a little mischief, happy-go-lucky Pokemon.
Yeah.
I would love Gengar more as a terrifying prankster, more so. And what I think this is like his Gigantamax, right?
Yeah.
Which is also white for some reason. I love it.
Yeah. His regular shiny is not white. It's just his Mega.
Yeah.
I like the picture that you have in the middle. I think that would be cool. I don't think his tongue is actually gray, but I like it gray better than pink.
Yeah, me too.
it seems like it'd be like colder,
Mm-hmm.
more ghost-like.
Gengar is just great.
And the gray eyes. Good.
Yeah. He looks terrifying here. I like find any excuse I can to use Gengar on the team. Like literally.
Not yet. Second favorite, right? Or first favorite?
Mm-hmm.
One of the two. What do you think about his hands though on the manga? You like the what it looks like furry?
I was just about to say, it kind of looks like fur.
Yeah.
I don't really understand the concept behind it. I don't know what they were going for. Maybe just like Goku hair everywhere. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what they were thinking. I don't particularly like it more. I think I'm just able to ignore it for everything else. I can look past it easily. Just pretend like he doesn't have any hands.
Okay. We can do that.
Maybe it's like the Mega that he has these like the what's the sandcastle already?
Say that again?
In the Mega or the Gigantamax, he has his hands up and his mouth open like the sandcastle.
Oh. This one looks a little more goofy though. You're like, I beg to differ.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one looks like it could actually harm someone.
Yeah. I guess Gengar's not one of my favorite Pokemon, but I like Gengar more than I do like Mega Gengar. But I can't deny it does look good as white. I think I know that Gengar's like a poison ghost Pokemon, so that's probably why they originally made him purple.
Mm-hmm.
But as a white ghost, and even I would say like if it went a little darker, made it like light gray, I think just looks better. Like that middle one looks like it's more on the gray side, or maybe it's just the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
I think that looks more ghost-like, and I think that's Gengar's strong suit is his ghost, not his poison.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone ever picks Gengar for his poison type.
Correct.
Except me, that one time I did a poison run.
Right.
You know?
You're like, no one ever does, except me once.
Yeah, no one in their right mind would ever do that. Which is why I did it.
Exactly. Perfect. Yeah, this is a good pick.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. I'm excited.
I like the color.
I'm excited for your number 4.
Oh, I forgot what it is. Oh, I guess that. Yeah, Buzz Swole. They shouldn't call him Buzzwole. They should call him Buzz Swole.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what they're going for. I've always just said it wrong. I played Sun and Moon. Didn't really like Ultra Beasts, and until I saw this beast with this beast shiny. The first thing that comes to mind, other than Slime Time Live and Nickelodeon, is did you ever see the Batman and Robin movie, the one where they have portraying nipples on their costumes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with who was it? George Clooney.
Uh-huh.
They fight Bane, and I just remember like they just juiced up Bane, and it wasn't steroids. It was just like this green liquid stuff, and they just got huge. And so this is what it kind of reminds me of Bane from that movie, which. That movie kind of sucked, but I don't know. It still looks good, I guess. Yeah, this guy's a Slime Time monster. He's bugging fighting. Probably the best. I'm imagining he's probably the strongest bug type in Pokemon. Definitely the scariest.
Yeah, that nose alone is terrifying.
Would you say you'd be more scared of this than spiders?
Yeah, if I had to pick between fighting a spider and this thing, I would definitely pick a spider.
Oh, okay, there you go.
This thing has like opposable thumbs and like spiky elbows.
The first thing you think of is the opposable thumbs. The most buff, biggest bug you've ever seen with this enormous stinger coming out of his face. And the first thing you say is he has opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
That's terrifying, man.
Yeah, this guy, like it'd be different like if I watch out for the stinger, but this guy can grab me. Have his way with me.
Oh, dude. I love these green colors so much. It looks like he has glow stick muscles. Honestly.
Yeah.
And yeah, he also kind of reminds me of First Form Cell from the Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like a buffer version of him, but no. So the Pokedex says Buzzwole appears to strike bodybuilding poses before it performs any sort of action. This is thought to be its main form of communication, but what it could be trying to communicate is not understood.
It's just like Johnny Bravo of Pokemon.
Exactly. You would love this Pokemon, actually. It's just the Pokemon that's always showing his muscles and striking poses. This is a kind of a sad Pokemon if you think about it. It's very misunderstood.
Very lonely.
Very lonely. And it also kind of reminds me of that duel, that rivalry between Triple H and Scott Steiner. Freakzilla, Big Papa Pump. They would have contests where they were, be flexing and see, who had the best muscles, who had the best detail and everything. I just totally see him having that kind of rivalry with Machamp,
Yeah, right?
Yeah, this is very cool.
Yeah, I mean, this bug definitely skipped leg day.
Well,
have you seen that one picture of Hugh Jackman when he was doing the X-Men?
No,
oh man, dude, he was just jacked, like from like the waist up, but had like the scrawniest legs.
Yeah, dude, that guy, his training's insane. When he did Les Mis, he just dehydrated himself. Well, I take that back. He didn't dehydrate himself. He starved himself. He literally did not eat anything. All he did was drink water and work out like crazy, so that he could look like someone that was, a homeless man, or not homeless, but someone that had been in prison for a long time, that had been working nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy dedicates his body for sure.
Yeah, but he definitely skipped leg day, was my point. And they were super scrawny.
I got your point. Yeah, I like this one. I don't like any Ultra Beast, but I do like this shiny one, for sure. That's my number 4. Buzzwole.
Alright.
Buzzhole?
Buzzhole. My number 4. Oh, man.
Sexy.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I love this color scheme. I love, like, the wand. Like, this would be my favorite Pokemon of all time if it wasn't for the ear hair.
I might almost... I could agree with you there, man. I really could. It might be my favorite Pokemon, too, without the ear hair.
Mm-hmm. I absolutely love it. I'm not sure why they did that to it. Maybe, they had to humble it somehow,
Humble it? I guess. What would you have done to its ears? Just make it look like regular fox ears?
Yeah, just like regular ears.
Okay.
You could put this behind the ears like a little mane, or something. Really, you don't even need it though. You could just not have those ears.
Yeah, there's no way that Delphox could hear you with that.
Yeah. Maybe it's deaf.
It does kind of, it does kind of remind me of that, it looks very similar to that. Oh no, that's not deaf, it's blind. I was thinking of that blind character from Dragon Ball Super, the Tournament of Power. Never mind. Go ahead.
You know what it kind of reminds me of is, and this is for the Naruto fans out there, is the Akatsuki. It kind of has Akatsuki robes. It's even doing like the symbol, the hand symbol. But because of the ear hair, it's number 4. When this thing could be topping my top 10, topping me anytime.
Oh, it's so beautiful, man.
I know.
I actually have this shiny in my game.
For real?
Yeah, it took me a long time to get it, but I finally did get a shiny on my X and Y. It took many tries of restarting the game.
I definitely get like Harry Potter vibes, which I love.
Yeah.
Love Harry Potter.
Yeah, dude.
And it's Psychic Ghost, right?
Psychic Fire.
Psychic Fire, that's right. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they included the ear hair. They're like, he's got to have some kind of like fiery red somewhere.
Well, I mean, I guess the original colors, though, are kind of fire colors.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if that's what they were going for.
And the skirt has, like, this, what I look at as a fire symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite starters, for sure. Yeah! Oh, dude, I can't stress how much I love this shiny. It literally is like a ghost Kingler.
Yeah.
This is the color ghosts are supposed to be, not purple. Like this is like a right color for a ghost.
I agree.
And I was looking up pictures of what kind of crab Kingler was, and then I was looking up pictures of like, because I saw this picture, I was like, oh, I want to see if there's any crab called ghost crab, and I looked up ghost crab, and this is the picture I found. Literally a picture of this Kingler.
What kind of crab is this? The Kingler?
Oh man, it was a. Let me look it up. Kingler. It's he says he's a fiddler crab.
I'm trying to remember I used to have a crab when I was a kid.
Oh,
Was
nevertheless, much like Kingler, an oversized claw of fiddler crab. Yeah, so he's got the oversized claw or whatever.
I wonder, do hermit crabs have the big claw too?
I don't think so. I think they have the same sizes, no? Yeah, it's about the same. They don't have the oversized one.
Oh yeah, no, look, this one does. I was about to say, I had a hermit crab that had one small little thing.
Yeah.
One like Nemo fin, just like all derpy, and then he had a giant claw. Like
That's
this,
cool, man.
This one has it.
Crabs are great. Crabs are great animals.
Especially when they rave.
Especially when they're, yeah. Those are the best kind of crabs, the raving ones. I can't tell you how many times.
Oh
my
yeah,
kids
look,
have watched
this
that
drawing.
video.
This drawing has it too.
Yeah, but look at this. Look at this slide I have. That one's like way bigger. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
That's a way bigger difference.
That's like Zamazu when
Oh yeah, when he fuses with Goku Black. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love this color. This is a real ghost crab.
I love both colors. I feel like both color schemes are just perfect.
The Pokédex says that its powerful claws have 10,000 horsepower and are capable of prying open shells of Shelter and Cloyster.
10,000 horsepower?
Yeah.
Do you think they use that right?
Is that impressive or not impressive? I feel like in the world of Pokemon it's not that impressive, but in a regular world it'd be very impressive.
Well, so
and I want to know how you measure that.
I just picture like the little mantis shrimp, you know, just like bang bang.
Just oh my gosh. Mantis shrimp, that's funny. I think I don't think that's how fast they punch. I think that's how much power they have to inside of their claws. That would be funny if he could punch that fast.
I don't think like the claws are measured in horsepower.
I don't know.
The grip.
Then why would it say that the horsepower can open up Shelters and Cloisters?
Like I think they're thinking of
punching it so fast that it just opens
yeah.
it up. Like they're just like, what's going on out here?
Who are you?
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, dude, I love this shiny so much. That's my number 3.
My number 3
the king of the sea, the king of the lures
is Big Booty Betty herself.
Another black.
Another black. There's
Black
definitely a
shiny.
theme going on here. Man.
Oh, dude, I love that picture with the X on its back.
Oh, yeah, with the scars.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Greninja is my man. I think Greninja is... I've never actually got to use Greninja in a game before. But I just love the concept. I love like the ninja style. It has its own unique water shit it can move, like that no other Pokemon I know of has. You know, I use it all the time actually in Unite. Favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I just love the design.
I like how the top picture you can tell its gender.
Yeah, there's definitely a little camel toe going on.
Oh man, you know how I feel about Greninja. I feel like it could be a Pokemon I liked if it wasn't didn't have like the grossest, longest, slimy tongue coming out of it.
I mean, at some point, like, it's not a tongue anymore. Like, I feel like for like tongue purposes, it's completely unpractical. For like,
to say the least.
Yeah, like there's no way he used this thing to taste or swallow or anything. Like,
you probably can't taste anymore, right? With that
yeah.
thing.
This thing's just like flopping around everywhere.
So you can see why it bothers me.
It's probably all dry and coarse too, like a cat's tongue.
So you can see why it bothers me.
Mm-hmm. Can Greninja even learn Lick?
Do I want to look this up?
You do.
I think in first generation, Lickitung did not learn Lick.
That's hilarious.
Right? Why are you making me look this up?
But Diglett no scratch.
Yes, it can learn Lick.
Yes, it can.
Level 10. He probably should be part of the Lickitung family, like the cool, cousin.
Well, can it be like the same as like Giratina, just like the toxic boyfriend who just like mistreats
exactly.
Lickitung?
Right, yeah. Lickitung's the one that just kind of didn't come out right, and Greninja's kind of ashamed of him, and he has to go through this lifelong process and journey of finding a way to love his relatives, even though they're different from him.
And you said this one's Ash's Greninja, right?
Yeah, so Ash's Greninja has that little red mark on the top. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but they made this special Greninja that Ash has. Supposedly, it's like probably Ash's strongest Pokemon he ever had. And he was, when X and Y came out, I think it was when X and Y came out, if you pre-ordered, you could get the Ash Greninja one. And I think you've been able to get them in other games too.
That's awesome.
Do you like it better like that with the red, or do you like...
I like it better with the black.
Yeah.
But that's kind of funny that he has knee pads, but...
Well, he's a ninja. He's probably kneeling down on the ground, hiding. Keep those knees in shape.
Let's go.
Good shape.
Officially top 2.
Ooh. Gigalith. I guess I should just start off by saying I really like both a lot. I like both of them a lot. It's just so, for a rock Pokemon, it's just so clean.
This is a strange depiction of it.
Just carrying a bus.
Is that what it's doing?
I don't know. That's what it looks like to me.
It looks
or maybe
like
a bus
is
crashed into it.
Chasing it.
Oh, you thought it was running away?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess for me, like the shiny Gigalith looks more like an ancient version of Gigalith. Maybe like it's got those glowing crystals. I think it says something. I believe that Gigalith like stores sunlight in crystals or something like that in its crystals. I don't know. This one honestly is just I like it because of just the way it looks, the design, the color scheme, and as far as rock Pokemon, we have lots of different types of rock Pokemon, and I think Pokemon did a pretty good job of using different types of rocks. But these are my favorite because they're more like crystals, right?
Yeah. I agree.
I feel like I don't really have much to say about Gigalith. For me, it's just the way it's just pretty.
I agree. I like the
so pretty.
The Ponyta blue scheme going on here.
Yeah. It's a little more like turquoise, I think.
You think so?
Than Ponyta's though. Yeah.
Well, I think I like both. I really like both designs also. You know, which is weird. I'm not typically a big fan of rock Pokemon designs, but I like these.
Yeah, same. I haven't really looked into seeing what is my favorite rock Pokemon, but this one's probably up there.
It almost looks usable.
It is usable.
For sure. My number 2.
Number 2.
Shiny Charizard.
Don't do it, Rayman.
Oh.
Don't do it.
It's done. Oh man.
It's done.
I'm telling you, just slap black on anything, and I am there. This thing looks awesome. The red wings, the black, fire. I love everything about this. And
it does look 100 times better than the original.
Yeah. It caught me off guard too the first time I found it because Charmander was still red. You know, like Charmeleon was like a little oranger. And then Charizard just came out black.
Oh, you had a shiny Charmander and didn't know what it was going to look like?
Yeah.
Oh. Was that on Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was completely blown away with the black. I loved it. I fell in love then.
Yeah, if you didn't know what it was going to look like and it evolved to that, I could see that being pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm. Especially since like the Charmander and Charmeleon were just like still like red hues, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, those were pretty weak shinies.
Mm-hmm. You have a...
I mean, if you want my comment, I'm not a big Charizard fan, but the black Charizard definitely looks way better than the original. Way better. I mean, I would have liked this to be the real Charizard.
Oh, same. 100%.
But yeah, we got some... And I like the color orange, I just don't like it on Charizard. Or the weird... It's kind of like a pastel orange or something. I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah. But if you look in the back of that picture of Charizard, there's some Wingles.
That is a work of art.
It's a work of art. Have you seen the shiny Venusaur and shiny Blastoise?
I'm trying to think. I think Venusaur just gets more green. And Blastoise,
it's like yellow.
I don't remember what Blastoise... Isn't Blastoise, he gets like purplish, right?
Yeah, and Venusaur is like yellow.
Yeah, Venusaur looks like a plant that's still growing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So out of 3, which one do you like the most?
Shinies? Yeah, no, Charizard.
Charizard?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Although Blastoise Shiny's not too bad either.
Yeah.
But this is the biggest improvement for sure. Are we get down to our first one? Number 1?
Down on our number 1 spots. Go
yeah, my boy! Go Bat! Guys.
My number 10 is like, give me those wings.
Give me those wings back. Guys, this is my first shiny. It'll always be the one I love the most, because it was my first time. Feels like the first time. So, I'm trying to think where I caught it. I was actually on Victory Road, on my way to fight the Elite Four. And then I see this Golbat pop out, and it's not blue, it's green. and I thought something had gone wrong with my Game Boy. But I thought I probably should catch it just in case. And I found out that there's this thing called shiny Pokemon, and ever since then, this was one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. I loved it so much that I didn't want to evolve it, but it took a long time, but I finally got its happiness up. Against my, what I originally wanted to do, and turned it into a pink Crobat. So, the Golbat has the regular Golbat has purple wings and a blue skin, and then the shiny, or the Crobat, switches the colors around. He does the same thing with the shiny. I guess, I don't know, maybe this one's not very special for other people, but for me it just brings back good memories, and one of my favorite moments of playing Pokemon for me, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Just going off the Pokedex again, Golbat feeds on blood of both Pokemon and humans, and is capable of drinking 10 ounces of blood in one sitting. It is gluttonous and drinks so much blood that its blood type will change to that of which the victims following a feed. So that just makes me love him even more. He's just a cute little guy, just biting everyone and sucking their blood dry. He's so cute.
10 ounces is not
very much, right? I mean, it's pretty. I think it's a lot for his size, right? No, I guess the Golbats can get pretty big. I mean, depends on the Pokemon it's biting too, I guess.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah, this is my number one. I love Golbat.
Yeah, I like Golbat too. Its feet kind of weird me out, but I like it.
I don't think I'd change anything about Golbat. I like everything about him.
Even the feet?
Even the feet. I love the feet.
How, like, his legs go
It's
in the
unique.
middle?
Yeah, I do. I love it. It's unique. It's different. Yeah.
How his heel and his feet, the same
I
length?
love it. Yeah, I love it. There's nothing you can... Yeah. You can keep explaining it, and I keep telling you I love it.
It's probably got, like, a single toenail, and...
I love it.
It's got, like, one big toe. It's just... It's got one toe. It's a toe.
And he has gout.
Yeah. Diabetes. On the
I love it.
Alright, my number one is purely out of nostalgia as well. It's probably the only Pokemon on the list that, like, means anything at all, And it is because it is my first shiny. I had no idea shinies existed. Oddly enough, it was also the first one I caught. What's the little baby form called?
Swablu.
It's actually the first Swablu I caught, so I thought they were just yellow.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Okay. That's cool. That's so cool.
And so,
And then, did you see a blue one? Is that how you found out? That
yeah, so I caught one. I'm like, why the heck are all these blue? And so I thought like something like there was an event going on in Pokemon Go making them blue. And so I saved them. And then I asked my friend about it. And he's like, oh, you got a shiny. And he explained what shinies were. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah. Isn't that interesting that both of our number ones are our first shinies?
Yeah. And I like how they put him right next to the Mormon Jesus. They're both on the cloud.
It's the same Jesus that...
Yeah. Like it's the same
Great
Jesus. No, this Jesus is distinctly white.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You didn't take this picture though, right?
No, I did not take this.
I feel like churches have a lot of Pokemon, and so do hospitals
Yeah.
in Pokemon Go.
When Pokemon Go first came out, they actually had to stop Pokemon from like spawning certain places. Like people are catching Ghastlies and Coughings like in Auschwitz and stuff.
Oh wow! Really?
Yeah, and so they had to go in and make it to where those don't spawn there.
Yeah. That was crazy. I remember Pokemon Go Fever. I couldn't believe the the different generations of people. Like I'd go to a park and I'd see like older people, I'd see like little kids, I'd see parents, I'd see teenagers, like every single age group playing. Like everyone in the park was playing. This is insane.
Yeah, back in the day they used to have nests too, where you can go like to certain spots, and a certain type of Pokemon would appear there more frequently. And there was a gym, a Gold's Gym, near my place, and it was a Magikarp nest.
Oh, nice.
And so it was
that's very useful.
Packed full of people all night long. And
trying to get those candies.
People would be in cars, driving around in circles. Me and my brother would like walk around in circles too. There was tons of people in this Gold's Gym parking lot, just like all night long.
That's interesting. I only ever found Magikarp in like ponds. That's interesting.
I also found their wild Charizard there, which blew my mind.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. But this shiny Altaria is good too. I actually just caught a shiny Swablu on the new game too, so I'm happy about that.
Oh, nice.
This is a flying dragon type. This is actually my brother's... I know it's in my brother's top 5 favorite Pokemon. This is a pretty loved Pokemon too, and useful. So... those pictures of his face make him look a little unattractive, but...
yeah, I mean...
but it's good.
I definitely don't like it as a Pokemon. But he definitely means something. No. Man, this thing's just too gentle, dude. Has little two little cloud wings.
Yeah. It's not my favorite, but I like the design.
Like, he's got, like, Pikachu cheeks. I don't...
Yeah, I'm sure you prefer, like, those... As far as cloud Pokemon, you prefer those ones with the big bulky muscles, those legendaries.
Yeah.
You remember?
Just black and phallic.
Yeah. Thundurus, that's what it was. Thundurus.
Oh, yeah. This is a grown man.
And then he's got the tail with the little balls. Oh, no.
Who was in bed with him? Machoke and someone else.
Yeah. Oh, man. That was a good meme. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed our top 10 favorite shiny Pokemon. In the comments below, let us know what your favorite shiny Pokemon is. We'd love to get some answers here.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested to hear what else people think, or feel free to judge, ridicule, and comment on our choices too.
Yeah.
If we have some important details out about these Pokemon. Or if you just completely agree with the both of us. You know.
Could you imagine? It's like Nacho Libre. No way! All of the things you just said are my favorite things to do. I would love to know, because I mean, I know there's a lot of people that don't know about Pokemon in the world, but there's so many people in the world. Do you think there's like, if you showed Pokemon to everyone in the world, that someone would have the same top 10 favorite Pokemon or favorite shinies that you do? Someone would have to, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, statistically...
In the same order. In the same order.
No. I think statistically there's just too many.
Too many Pokemon?
Yeah. And not enough people. Like there's like, what, like 8 billion?
I don't know. Anyways, just let us know why we're wrong, I guess.
Yeah, let us know why we're wrong. Tell us how you'd rearrange order.
Yeah. Alright, man. That was fun.
Peace.
See you guys. Bananas on the chin.